Hey guys, it is Caden. Thought I'd just make a quick little video on dating because I do have a lot of videos about being single and being in a relationship and blah 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 blah, but I don't think I've ever made a video about dating. Not being in a relationship or whatever, but dating. So I thought I'd make just a quick little video about dating. I've come to realize that this is pretty specific just towards me. So, I guess this is a video talking about what dating me is like. So, here we go. So, first things first, when I date somebody, I don't really put it out there. I don't like publicize it. I don't put it on social media. I don't like post pictures. Like, I think sometimes people like confuse some of the things I say on social media because they think it's about somebody or they think it's about this or that. But a lot of times I'm just saying things, so don't take it seriously. But yeah, I don't really, I keep it out of the public eye as much as possible because yeah, I don't know, I've always sort of felt that way, like it's nobody's business. If we're in a relationship, then, I can broadcast it, but if we're just dating, then I do not. I keep it very low key, especially like with my family and friends, because then they ask like a buttload of questions and then they want to meet them and da da da, and it's like, why? Because they might not be here in 2 weeks' time or tomorrow or whatever. One of my big things is compatibility. If I don't feel like we're compatible, I won't pursue the relationship. I mean, at least I won't take it seriously. After dating somebody for so much time, I think you're able to sort of figure out if y'all are compatible or not. At first, you might think, oh yeah, this might work out, and then you sort of get to know somebody a little bit more, and you're like, no, like, we're just not compatible, we don't click, we don't mesh, like, maybe I'm attracted to you, or, like, I like your personality, or like, we have good adult time together, but like maybe that person just bugs the shit out of you and you didn't know that until 50 calls later, 20 voicemails after, you figured out, yeah, you're kind of annoying and clingy and I don't like that, or yeah, we have very different viewpoints, you like this a lot and I really don't care less, like I don't think that's an important issue or da da da. So I think it takes time to get to know somebody, and after that, that's when you can sort of decide if you're compatible, because right straight out the bat, like it's sort of trying to figure that out, is sort of like getting to know somebody, and then it's seeing if you're compatible, and then it's being in a relationship, and then it's getting engaged, and then it's getting married. So compatibility is a really big thing for me, and I think some girls get mad at me sometimes because they do sort of like catch feelings, and maybe I even caught feelings at one point in time with them, but my feelings and theirs continue, and I'm like, but we're not compatible, so like I'm sorry, but we're not compatible, and that really bugs me because some people just, that's like a big thing, is that they're just so blinded by their feelings or by lust or attraction, whatever, that they're not seeing the big picture and not seeing that like we don't get along, that we don't have similar viewpoints, and it's okay to like have differences, like opposites attract, yes, but there's just some things that like you need to click on and you need to sort of have similarities on, like you need to have some similar viewpoints, because that does ruin relationships at times. So PDA is a really big thing for me. PDA and disrespect. And PDA, I think I'm totally fine with PDA. I'm cool. I'm good. But when it comes to being around like my family and sometimes even my friends, I do not like PDA like that. PDA around my family is a no-no. I don't know if other people feel that way. And then the big issue right here is that dating does not equate a relationship. Just because you and I are dating, just because you and I are seeing each other, does not mean that you and I are in a relationship, does not mean that I'm your boyfriend or that you are my girlfriend. And that does not mean that we're going to be in a relationship. Like I said, compatibility is a really big thing. Getting to know somebody is a really big thing. So it does not always mean that we are going to end up in a relationship. I may have a problem with commitment, but it's funny. It's like with my ex-girlfriend, I was in a serious, long-term, committed relationship, and I was 100% loyal and committed to her. But when I'm out here dating these girls, it's like I can't like commit, And one of the big things is because I'm not like in love with them, I'm not falling in love with them, I don't feel like we're compatible, I don't feel like I want to be in a relationship with this girl or that girl. And so it sort of like come to this thing where like I'm just not like at a place where I can be committed, and it's just because I haven't met, you know, the right girl. And you know, the right girl could tie me down for sure, but that's just not the case. Not to say that like I'm like a man whore or anything like that, because I don't believe I am. Maybe some girls believe that I am because we're not together, and I'm the reason we're not together. But you know, I just feel like sometimes, you know, feelings get in the way of like people actually seeing things as they are. But like back to that like whole commitment thing, compatibility and everything, is like I'm the reason I'm single. I've had a variety of women, you know, come up to me and want to date me, and I've pretty much shot them all down. Whether I even like tried or I didn't try at all, or it's just this happened or that happened, blah 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 blah. I have ended pretty much like every relationship I have had just because I just didn't feel like it was going anywhere. And, you know, like I could be with them, or I could be in a relationship with them, or they could tie me down. Um, Although my ex-girlfriend did break up with me, so disclaimer on that one, but you have to ask her about that. But yeah, like it's just difficult for me to like be in a relationship with somebody, to go from dating to in a relationship. It's really hard for me to get there. Like I can get a girl, I can spit my game, you know, we can get to know each other, but eventually, for the most part, I'm gonna end it because we're not compatible, or I don't think like I could be in a relationship with this female or that female. So yeah. And it's not because I want to be like with this person or that person and this person, that person. I just have yet to found somebody that I feel I'm compatible with and that I can be tied down to. And I do need like space, and I do need somebody who's like strong and independent and all that stuff. I also feel like sometimes like some of these women are looking for these certain things that I don't offer them, in regards to like I'm not gonna like call them every day, and I may not even call them period, but you know, like I'm not gonna want to like talk on the phone all the time, I'm not gonna do this or that, and like just little certain things that, you know, they would want. But because they're like so caught up in their feelings, they're not realizing that that person that they want is not me, because I'm not offering those things. So you know, and you know, even when they're like, oh, I know what I want, it's like, no you don't, because you want me and I don't give you what you want. So anyway, um and I personally, what I want is just a really complicated um, mess of things that I don't really want to say right now, because I'm still trying to get my life together, and including a female, and that is just not gonna help me because of reasons. So for the most part, I think I'm a pretty good guy, but maybe this video might have changed your perception of me, or if you date me, it might change your perception of me. But if you're in a relationship with me, you know I'm a good guy. So just kidding. I don't know. I need to stop talking because I can't stop talking. I just keep going and going, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hoped you could relate to it, maybe not. If you want any like tips on dating or advice or anything, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment down there. I always make sure to check them out. All my info is down there if you want to go check me out. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.